is a Fox 17 winter weather alert.
Welcome back. Approaching 6:15, everybody, on a Wednesday morning. Perhaps you're just kind of rolling out of bed now. You want to know what's happening outside. Not a whole lot at this point. Maybe a few flurries here or there. What's happening really is that it's just freezing. We've got wind chills down between 0 and 5 degrees above zero. That's what it feels like as you step outside. This is in Hudsonville. This was sent in to us several hours ago by Ben, and reporting that about 4 inches of snow came down in a 3-hour time span. And, you know, that happens with lake effect snow showers. They can be very localized. Where they do come down can have a real intensity to them. I know as I was driving into work this morning, it was like a whiteout for a brief period of time, and then it tends to wind down, and then it might come back, and then it winds down again. Right now, though, we've shriveled up pretty much everything off the radar screen other than just a few flurries. This is Savannah Fish's vehicle. She is rolling around West Michigan right now, checking on those roadways, which, of course, when you've had snow come down within, say, 5 or 6 hours of the heaviest snow showers, you're going to have some slippery spots, and that's what we've got right now. So take it easy as you get ready to head out and about with those kids, and make sure they are properly dressed because, again, these wind chills can be down around 0 degrees. This is as cold as we have seen it, or right about there, this entire late fall and early meteorological winter so far. Lake effect winds down. We're doing that at the moment. Much milder temperatures, though. That'll be the story, and a very quiet pattern. We don't have much in the way of any rain or snow over the next 7 days. Once these residual flurries get out of here in the short term, the purple shaded counties, yes, officially winter weather advisory still on board from the National Weather Service, but I wouldn't be surprised if these get lifted over the next few hours because there's just not much more precipitation, snowfall anticipated. Lakeshore flood advisories, though, these are going to be out there until 4 p.m. We've got northwest winds and brisk at that, gusting to around 30 or 35 at times. We've had some gusts closing in on 40 miles per hour, helping to crank up those waves to 6 to 9 feet. Now, the Wednesday planner is just going to be holding pretty steady. We're dropping back into the mid to upper teens at the moment. We'll hold steady as colder air continues to funnel in. The daytime warming process will try to offset that. Maybe we get a net gain of a degree or two this afternoon as a couple pokes for sunshine do attempt to materialize as we go past the noon hour, but probably a fair amount of clouds as well. Cold air, I showed this yesterday off into northern Canada. A little spoke of that has come down into the Midwest and the Great Lakes. Actually, we're still tugging on the coldest of the air in northern Minnesota, but what's going to happen is it's going to modify that pool of air and start to head back into Canada as a Pacific flow of air will overpower any ideas of Arctic air coming down in the next week or so. So right now we've got a north or northwest wind about 10 to 20 miles per hour and some gusts higher than that. Feels like temperatures or wind chills, of course, between about 0 and 5 degrees until you go into our southernmost sections where it's more like about 10 degrees or so with the wind chills. We'll run this out in motion. The white number that you're looking at, that's the actual projected reading on the thermometer. I think that's a little bit cold as we go into the afternoon. We're probably more like 18, 19, 20 degrees with wind chills in the middle single digits, but regardless, you won't know the difference. It's going to be very, very cold until we get into tomorrow afternoon. Look at these temperatures. The mercury starts to get closer to the freezing mark, even a degree or two above, not impossible by late day on Thursday. High pressure building in from Wisconsin right now. That's tending to squash the potential for lake effect snow, and it'll continue to squash it as we go into the afternoon. Again, having said that, with some of these clouds out there, can't rule out an additional flurry, but any additional accumulations will not be happening. Let's go forward, take a look at the RPM model. It'll confirm that, yes, a little residual flurry could come by between now and this evening. Thereafter, we'll actually see some breaks in the clouds overnight tonight. It will be cold to start off on Thursday, but watch the pattern. This coldest lobe of air goes right back into Ontario, and here comes this Pacific flow of air. There's going to be a system over Southern California all wound up, and that counterclockwise flow is going to have a huge impact across the entire lower 48 as this dome of milder air is signified by those greens, yellows, even orange colors way above normal temps. Folks, we could be closing in on 50 degrees at some point Sunday into Monday. That's not a guarantee. It'll be hinged on how much sunshine we get. Bottom line, well into the 40s at least. Snow melting and no rain or snow in the forecast through Christmas Eve and I think Christmas Day as well.